A little different. We are going to dissect the playbook of a small but really interesting YouTube channel. How do you actually build a dedicated audience from scratch when you're swimming in a sea of content? Well, let's find out.
I mean, that's the million-dollar question, right? With so many creators out there, how does anybody new possibly break through the noise? To figure that out, we're going to zoom in on one specific channel that's doing just that.
The channel we're putting under the microscope is called DN WonderWorld, and it's a perfect example of what a micro creator can do when they're laser-focused on their niche and on connecting with a really specific community.
Okay, so we're talking about just under 3,000 subscribers. This is not a massive channel by any stretch of the imagination. And you know what? That's the whole point. At this size, every single interaction counts. Every comment is a chance for a real conversation. And every vote, well, every vote can directly shape what happens next.
All right, so first things first, let's decode the content. What is this channel actually making? When you start to dig in, you realize it's all built on three really clear pillars.
Yeah, pretty much everything they post falls into one of these three buckets. First, you've got these epic animal dramas, usually with lions as the stars. Second, there are these really emotional, nostalgic stories, like a throwback to 1990s village life. And third, patriotic videos that celebrate India. It's this mix of epic fables, relatable nostalgia, and national pride that creates this really unique identity for the channel.
But it gets even more interesting when you look inside that first pillar. Those animal sagas. See, the creator's doing something really clever here. They aren't just posting random videos. No, they've built an ongoing story, a whole narrative around the battle for the title of King of the Jungle.
And this is where it gets really smart. They're using shorts to tell the story in bite-sized chapters. Just look at the titles. Lion Roar returns, then Face Off begins, and it all builds to Real King revealed. Each short is like a little mini episode in a series, designed to get you hooked and pull you into the next one. It's basically a soap opera, just, told in 60-second clips with lions and tigers.
Okay, so we've seen the what, we get the themes. Now let's talk about the how, because it isn't just about the ideas for the videos, it's about the formats. This creator uses all the tools YouTube gives them, and each one has a very specific job to do.
This slide right here really lays out the strategic thinking. You can see there's a clear purpose for each format. The long-form videos, those are for the big, epic stories, the main events. The shorts are for those quick, funny, kind of viral hooks. A lion ordering a pizza. And the community posts, that's for talking directly to the fans, building up hype and letting them know what's coming.
And all of this, the content, the formats, it all funnels down into what might be the most crucial piece of the entire puzzle: community. This channel doesn't just broadcast at its audience, it has a conversation with them. And this is where being a small creator is a massive advantage.
So instead of trying to guess what people want to watch or trying to game the algorithm, the creator does something super simple. They just ask. This poll is the perfect example. They just put 4 different story ideas out there and let the community vote on what they get to see next.
And get this, the poll got a grand total of 4 votes. Now to a huge channel, that's nothing. That's a rounding error. Actionable feedback. That's a genuine conversation where every single voice actually matters.
And this quote says it all. This is the whole mindset right there. It's not about view counts, it's about building relationships. By calling the audience a superfamily, the creator is reframing everything. They're turning people who just passively watch into co-creators who are truly invested in where the channel goes. That is how you build real